just I really want to say that today I was told it is a keynote, but I've already met many of you guys. We want to take this opportunity to give you a full picture of what the company is like and what the brand is and why we are making this product, the development of this product, so that we can. Okay, I'm sorry, I should stand a little closer here. Okay, so we can spend a little bit more time so that we understand fully about the brand, about the company, about the item, okay? So briefly, about the brand Litheli, we are the inventor of DC 2.0 form of battery-powered tools. So we make a battery that looks like this, okay? And this battery can be the universal power source for all the tools that you are seeing here. From this picture, and every tool that you are seeing here is powered by the same battery. And this is called the DC 2.0 battery for a reason. It can get recharged like this, just like the same way you are charging your power bank. And so that you don't need a traditional charging dock anymore. And the same way you charge, you can actually use it as a power bank to charge your phone, to charge your laptop. So that's why compared to tools, can we maybe do this again? All the tools we have been using for the last 20 years, 30 years, you at least need a charger. Now you don't need a charger. And the sole purpose of having a tool battery for the last 20, 30 years is to power your tools. Now you can have more purpose, it's more convenient, it's with you all the time, so that we can use this energy more frequently. We'll put it into full use, okay? So to give you just in a nutshell what Litheli is all about is we are the inventor of DC 2.0 platform of battery power tools. And because of the design is more balanced, the tool for the battery and all the tools powered by the battery, we then are allowed to make tools like this. So that in this industry, finally, people get to say, hey, we have the look of Tesla, we have the look of in this industry as well as many other industries are changing, and the tool industry changing for the last even 30 years. So we are glad that we are the inventor and we're making the innovation and progress in this industry. And not only a platform around the battery, we think about scenarios for the use. So from your home, we make power tools. A little bit forward to your garden, we make this outdoor power equipment, lawn mowers, which we are going to talk about, leaf blowers, and everything else, grass trimmers. And a little bit forward too, we make products for your outdoor life, like this fridge and like this. That's why we want to invite you to our booth, not only from the CES Unveil, because here you get to see everything else, okay, powered by the same battery. So an ecosystem called Home to World Energy Ecosystem. We can enjoy power and tools from every corner of your home to any place out there. And before we get into more details, star product of the EASYSURGE lawnmower, we also want to take this opportunity to share with you or likely after 5 years. This year is going to be the 5th anniversary of Litheli as a brand. Our first product was launched in 2020, and so we take this opportunity to also have it of ourselves. So take the idea and inspiration from lightning and battery to get to this point. We have this new logo, and it represents the idea of the brand as well. We want a free power and simplifying tools so that everybody can use power flexible way. Just like we understand lightning and we try to understand how electricity works, we can put it really into use in our hands. Okay, so a little bit more into the background of Litheli. We are a 5-year-old brand, but we actually have a mother company that runs a longer history of power tools and garden tools. A mother company called Lira, based in China. So we have the background as a manufacturer for 19 years. We were born in 2026, and we have been making a lot of power tools and garden tools for all these brands. And yes, and today since we're going to talk about lawnmowers, I want to give you a brief idea of how many lawnmowers we have made in the history. So all of these lawnmowers we made for the other brands all around the world, famous brands. But this year, we want to make a brand new lawnmower for Litheli. And we want to make sure And we want to make sure that we are making the most human-oriented mower ever. Because think about this, all these mowers, all these lawn mowers, they are great. Just 1 second, please. All these lawn mowers, they are great, but they represent, we believe, the fourth generation of lawn mowers. The first generation being that of only manual, okay? You push it from your hand. Second generation is gasoline, okay? Not very convenient to use, very powerful, but not very convenient to use. And the third generation is that of AC. The fourth generation is purely a replacement of the power source from gasoline to AC to battery, but everything else is the same. And that's the reason why we believe we are doing the fifth generation of lawnmowers is because now we want to make it more human-oriented from these four aspects. From performance, runtime, and experience. These four aspects, I want to show you the most human-oriented lawnmower. So first of all, first impression matters so much, right? So many people come here and they tell us, hey, you guys are making a lawnmower that's very different. First thing they see is that we have great design, inspired by sports car. Really, that's very, very important because you want to have the fifth generation. You want to make a difference. It's better to start from the look. It's better to start from the look, or to get the first impression right. But great design doesn't stop there. There are small details I can share with you guys so that you can know our in-house design team, what they are doing. One thing, a single piece of wiring is exposed on the surface of this mower, so that it doesn't. It's not only that it looks better, it helps to improve the product quality and performance. Because if the wiring, everything is inside, there's no risk of bad wire. Okay, so that and the users won't have to deal with the wire when using it. So it's not only the look, but also experience. Some other things include 3 seconds to fold. 3 seconds to fold. So only 2 steps. You and then you put it down. So that we will have more time to demonstrate this. But imagine when you can put this under your desk or against the wall, then it's a part of the great design. It even makes your entire garage look better. So from design, then we keep thinking about what we should create this human-oriented leap of walk behind mower. Then we must solve the most basic, the most fundamental problems. And if I ask you that question, I think most people will have in their head the same things. Compactness, power output, and runtime. Compactness is already the advantage of battery. We have made so many battery-powered mowers in the history of our company. We know that compactness is one thing that we have, but we must also solve the problem of power output and runtime, which usually are the gasoline powered mowers. They are proud of their power output, very long, and if battery powered mowers can solve these problems, and we already have the advantage of compactness and convenience, then that would be the greatest mowers made, right? So we think about this, and the answer is called overclocking. That should be, it's not a common word here in this industry, but let me give you a definition of overclocking. To put it in a nutshell, very simply, overclocking means to increase the motor speed and power output beyond its design maximum when you need it. Okay, so imagine if you have a lawn that's with thick grass, sometimes wet grass, not very easy to handle. Usually what people think is I go for mower just in case I need to handle that situation. But imagine a big mower means more expensive, means not very convenient to handle. If you have one of the more compact mowers that can, when you need it, can solve these problems. Then you can use one machine to handle everything, right? When you need it, you can have a power output that's higher than even the design maximum of the motor. And that means standard mode on this mower is going to be 3,500 RPM and 1,000 watt-hour. When you are on EASYSURGE, which is the overclocking mode, then it increases to 4,100 to 4,100 and 1,200 watts. So in this case, you can have a 120% higher than the design maximum of the power systems out when you need it only. So it comes, I mean, we are introducing flexibility to the idea of designing these tools as well. You don't have to have something in store just because you need it maybe for 1% of the entire scenario. But for that 1%, you can have the freedom to turn on only a button like this. That for that 1 second, so we turn on this button and then the machine will be on easy surge mode. The rest of it, you will hear that there's more power coming from the motor, and the next thing you know is that thick grass or wet grass or even twigs from the trees can get cut because of the higher. Solve the problem in that maybe 30 seconds, and then you come back to normal mode. So that this mower, small as it is, it can become the conqueror on the lawn for long grass, for thick grass, and for wet grass. Okay. And the other thing we're talking about is the runtime, which I also think is one of the fundamental problems that we will solve. So how do we do it? The Litheli EASYSURGE mower is powered already by 2 batteries of the 20 volt Litheli 220 IPS Super Battery Ultra. But we also give you another pair, and it can automatically for a long time. So you will have in this cabin 4 batteries. You'll use the 2 first, and then you can the lawnmower can automatically rotate to another 2. So for a total of 100-minute run time, which then translates to the surface on your lawn. EASYSURGE mode, then it's going to be 1,800 square feet or 4 basketball courts. If you're on standard mode, then 24,000 square feet or 5 basketball courts. Wow. And this, actually, according to our research on the marketing team, will perfectly meet the needs of 5% of all. And it's the battery we're talking about, if some of you guys already are familiar with the battery of Litheli, you know that we are very proud of having a battery that can have more usage. It's not only a tool battery, it's also a power bank. So this is actually interchangeable with the standard battery of Litheli. It's also a power bank that can charge your phone or your computer or your drone. It can also be recharged as a power bank very simply. So that is still one of the most important things of any Litheli batteries. A cool battery for a cool mower. It is very easy to use. It even tackles situations on your lawn. But it's not only that. On top of the most fundamental progress, the most human-oriented mower, thinking about it, we need to bring user-friendliness as well. So that is something that I personally is my favorite. The easiest user experience comes from the world's only search panel, which is this panel you are seeing. I think if we get more time, you can come to experience by yourself. It's really, I mean, it's not only easy, it's even use. Because this is the first time ever that we can do it all on one panel. You don't have to bend down, you don't have to go to the back, you don't have to go to the front. Everything is here on your 2 thumbs, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a demonstration on the search panel. So on it, the first thing, turn on the mower. To turn on the mower, so power on, start, and we also have self-propel. So remember, this lawnmower is on a hill, on a slope. It drives itself as well, so that you can save some energy for yourself. And self-propel speed will be adjusted only by that. So on your right hand, you can adjust the dial so that this of the lawnmower running itself can be adjusted. So the EASYSURGE mode is just one button. When you're on it, the machine will start to run on EASYSURGE mode, and the motor can have a higher speed, even above the maximum. And the other dial here on the left side also check the battery capacity on the front row, and the other dial here, that of the height adjustment, which is my personal favorite. I mean, anything you do on a mower, there was one thing you cannot miss. Before you start mowing, you always need to adjust the height of cutting. And that you will need to bend down and do this manually. But with this, then we can have the freedom of the machine adjusted. You don't have to do anything. You just stand here, put your finger on the dial, and do it so that you can rise or get down on 6 levels. Anything. Imagine those who really mow the lawn quite often, and he wants to really make sure that the height is right. Even by doing this, it takes a lot of effort. But with this one dial, it saves a lot of effort, and it's even fun because if you look at this, it's kind of like a game. Okay, so we have been making mowers for battery-powered mowers for 20 years. So as a manufacturer, as a designer and R&D team, we understand how to make a great battery-powered mowers. Because we have limited time, we actually have so many other our team is very proud of to present to you guys. So all the other things, all of this, make it the strongest mower ever under 20 inch. And we believe that to put it then in one sentence, in one summary, design and performance and runtime and experience is live on this our specs. Make sure that anyone can cut their lawn with 0 bending, imagine, and no battery changing, because the battery can rotate by itself with 4 batteries, and you don't need to do anything. Everything you can do on that panel. So do it all. Battery is great. You can have a run a long time, and it tackles the most difficult situation, so that you don't have to go there and do anything manually. Okay, we're going to show you a little video to sum up. We made it easy every step. We have plenty of batteries here, and we have plenty of products here for you guys to experience. So take your time, the batteries, and then you can use it for yourself. Okay, we have so many T cells only that you can feel with your own hands. Finally, we want to give you something that you guys really care about. You want to know about when you can buy it and how much does it cost. So available from March on Amazon US and available on Amazon Canada from April. The price for this, I'm guessing, you guys are guessing in your heart, but price here, let me share with you guys. It comes with version with 2 batteries or 4 batteries. Comes with 2 batteries, it costs you $380. 4 batteries, $479. Okay, and if we have this pre-sale available on Litheli.com from January the 7th. So if you start placing your orders there, you'll have special prices and first shipping from March. Special price $349.99, $29.99 with 2 batteries or 4. Understand that 2 batteries, with 2 batteries, you can already start the machine. But if you want a higher runtime, you need 4 batteries. Okay? So, like I said, grab a few, put it into the mower, like we enjoy and experience every battery power tools. It's very easy. Experience for yourself, and let the show begin. Thank you.